Mike Krivka at CrossFit Concepts. We're here today talking about hand wrapping. So a lot of people are going to be going through the RKC and training for the RKC in the very near future. What do you do when your hands get all torn up? Now, in the summer, it gets hot, the humidity builds up, and your calluses build very, very fast. You get friction on top of that callus, you get a blister, and then it tears off. So one thing you can do is tape your hands. Now, once again, the natural inclination when you tape your hand is to wrap the tape around your hand like this, okay? Unfortunately, as you're snatching, all you're going to do is roll that tape up on top of your hand and make a mess, and you're just going to still expose the same skin. So this is a method I learned a lot of years ago from several different people. One was a gymnast, and it worked pretty good for them, so it works really good for us as well. Now, so if you've got a really bad hot spot, take a piece of tape and roll it up into a kind of a flat pad. Take that pad and put it over the spot you want to cover. Now, most people tear up either on the middle finger or on the ring finger, so put the pad inside there and have the person hold that, okay? Then you have two more pieces of tape, about 18 inches long or so, and split about halfway down. Now, here comes the tricky part. If the tape is too short, you got to throw it away and start again, okay? It's got to be long enough to go all the way down on the wrist. So take your fingers, spread them apart, go down their finger, and go right into the wedge, okay? And then pull it down on their forearm. Make sure you don't get too many curves inside there, or too much tape, too much indentation of tape. Flip it over, bring their hand up, and then crisscross the tape in the back. Now, normally, if you have to cover a big area, you're going to still want to do two pieces of tape so you can keep the friction in. Okay, so we have one piece of tape already over that one spot. The pad's being covered there. Okay, grab the second piece of tape. Do the same thing. Take your fingers, spread them apart. Stick it inside there, tuck it down nice and deep inside there, go down over top the piece of tape, bring it back up, create some tension, crisscross the back. Okay, now, both ends have to be long enough to go down to the wrist. And one thing you want to think about is, make sure it's as smooth as possible so you're not causing any more problems here as well, okay? The last piece of tape, have the person make a light fist, start at the wrist, go around, and don't tape it too tight. Your goal here is to keep the tape from slipping, not to cut the circulation off the person's hand. Okay? Go to here and open their hand, and this should stay covered now. So what's going to happen is all that friction will be going along here as opposed to going along, tape this way, and rolling it back up. Now, once again, if she had a hot spot here as well, I would sacrifice a couple more pieces of tape and do the same thing on this side, just to make sure that you're not creating another friction point or exposing something inside here. I've been to RKCs, particularly the one in Los Angeles, that it looked like a boxer's convention by the third day. Everybody's hands were taped so much, and the person who was taping the tape just wrapped it around people's hands and just tore up the hands even worse. So, take good care of your hands. Tape your hands when you need to. Tearing your hands isn't a sign of bravery or a sign of accomplishment. It's a sign of stupidity. You're damaging yourself before you can train. Take care of your calluses. Keep them shaved down. Tape when you need to. You'll be able to train as hard and long as you want. Also, you can take this and you can also cut this off so it looks nice, but it's good enough for now. Thanks a lot.